Hello fellow mayors, welcome to my first PS5 Remastered city that will be built on this beautiful landscape found within the Roslyn Map from Campus DLC. I'll be building a US county, which is a collection of towns, that will be named after this magnificent mountain range, the county of Snape's Peak. This is a gorgeous map with a high variation in geography, which lends itself for this kind of build, as those variations provide natural borders between the towns and can help influence each town's character and style. This is PS5 Remastered, so I've unlocked all 25 tiles. I'm thinking it typically takes me about 2 to 3 months to build a city on 9 tiles, so the county of Snape's Peak will probably take 4 to 6 months to complete. What I'd like to do in this video is walk through the plan for the county, including development patterns, modes of transit, layout, and themes for each town and any major terraforming. I hope this demonstrates the value in taking 2 to 4 hours to plan out your city, as well as some insight on how to perform city planning. First, let's go over the ground rules for the county. Like I mentioned, this is going to be a US county, which is going to be about 5 to 6 towns. The county will have a mix of development styles. I'll use transit-oriented development mainly in the town centers and in bigger towns, and Euclidean development similar to the US suburbs around the outskirts. In this county, I'll be zoning all types available. The last city, Cape Harmony, I only zoned residential and office. This county will be using all the zoning types, as well as Industries DLC and fishing. For our transit, Tier 1 will be train. With 25 tiles, we have the room for trains to make more sense now, and that will go along with the multiple town theme, as if those towns sprung up along the rail corridors. Our Tier 2 transit, which I still consider a form of rapid transit, will be a bus rapid transit system if we get some of the newer content added before the end of the build. If not, maybe we'll consider another mode of transit. Finally, Tier 3 transit will be regular bus, maybe some tram, but sadly we don't have the new skins, and ferry since we do have a significant amount of waterways. Lastly, we won't be adding any additional highway to the map. In fact, I'm going to convert some of the existing highway into 4-lane express road, and by express, I mean I won't be connecting any other roads to it. However, I will be adding and rebuilding a few interchanges. Now let's take a look at some of the locations for the towns. I'll show the original map, then fading the terraforming I've already done to give us more buildable land. This area here features a large mountain pretty much smack right in the middle, so I'm going to build a ski resort and ski village. The plan is to add a water feature, maybe coming down into here and down into here. I'm hoping to build a nice ski resort that will turn this beautiful mountain into a great destination and feature of our county. I'm going to rebuild the 3-way interchange, lower it down some, add retention walls, possibly a 3-way interchange around here, and I might do a park and ride in this area depending on the room we have. The town center will be somewhere in this area here with a train station. The area will be hilly and, like I said, modeled off a ski resort or ski village, maybe somewhere up in the northeast US, that you might find in New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine. On this side of the mountain, I'm going to lower the terrain and blend that back in, as well as connect it to the other side so that I can use this waterway for ferry. On this side of the mountain, I'm thinking generic industry, power plant type of spot, incorporating that abandoned factory and rail lines. Over here, you can see I blended the mountain down to the water. I'm also liking how these transitions are really highlighting the difference between the color corrections. The original map being an original color with the altered map being Europe. I'm thinking a water feature on this mountain and mixing the forestry ore, the specializations, and generic industry all along the hill, as we do have ore and trees. I think it'd be a lot of fun to mix all that up and see what kind of large industry we could build. In this area here, I haven't really altered the terrain yet. The largest town will sit in this spot here. We'll have a port / harbor / fishing area along the shore here. A good amount of industry along the mountainside, like I mentioned before. I'm using the market train station as a central station for the rail system, with potential rail corridors marked out with a dirt path. I might fill in this river, but we'll see. and we'll have oil, garbage, maybe power, and service points if we get PMP back on this lower portion of the island, with an airport at the top along with a train station. Our city campus will be in this area here, with this beautiful river that'll have ferry running through it. As you can see, I've added a few islands here. Unfortunately, the shipping lane cuts through the middle. It's a shame we can't move that shipping lane to the outside over here, but maybe in a future update we can. The farthest island is going to be like our previous city, Cape Harmony, with a central train station. The middle island is probably going to be a gated community with a train station. There'll be some nice beach areas in this beach town. In this area here, I want to bring up some more islands, create a really nice back bay that the ferry can run through. I extended the land here to create a canal town with a bunch of little canals feeding into the center. A parking right over here. And finally, in this area, we'll start the city and call this Town 1 for now. I'm going to get rid of the highway over here and make it a 4-lane arterial express road. So kind of like a highway with no intersections, but reduced in speed to encourage other modes of transportation. Our train will run through here, a town center in here. Some ferry moving along this waterway. In this area, we'll have a golf course. And over here, some farming specialization, generic industry. Over here will be a 3-way interchange to get folks into the area. That's the main plan for the county. Roughly 5 towns. It will probably take 4 or so months to build. I'll be releasing a video showcasing each town using the format of showing the untouched land, a few stages of development, then the final town. I'm anticipating the videos to be a bit longer than usual since there will be an entire town. So I'm shooting for a 15 to 20 minute runtime and something similar to the Cities in Review style videos. We have a lot of cool features to build in these 25 tiles, and I'm pumped that we have all those 25 tiles. I hope you'll follow along with me on the journey. The next episode will show the first town. Until then, happy building.